Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-boo-boo.
Green light, give it all you got. Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Hello, 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 hello. Just checking that the sound works on the microphone while I'm sort of driving along and all that sort of thing.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Just checking that the sound works on the microphone while I'm sort of driving along and all that sort of thing. It should be, yeah, the sound should be working okay while I'm sort of accelerating. It shouldn't be too loud or too quiet, really. Just checking that the sound works on the microphone while I'm sort of driving along. It should be, yeah, the sound should be working okay while Whoa. Don't know where I'm going.
I've been validated.
Mate, these late apex corners are ridiculous. Oh, we need to put these down by good. Need to open this as well. Urban. God. Oh boy.
Got detected.
Right, let's actually try and get a decent lap now. Cool man. I think we're about the 100-metre board on this. Probably slightly after, but... Such a long straight. Still no idea where to brake for this one. It tightens loads as well. I'm terrible at it. Well, every issue with our setup at the minute as well. Understeering, oversteering all around the park.
Well done, mate. This is me, crossovers. I like this track, but this straight is way too long. Like it's a joke. Like, I'm sure they go left here on Formula One as well. They break down and go up there, don't they? Then rejoin it here. That'd be way better. Come on, bite! Jesus. Well done, mate. I mean, everything's terrible around here at the minute for me. Not really sure what to do with the setup either, if I'm honest with you. But we'll change a couple of things and then we'll get Motoc out and see what we're doing. Okay, we might as well change it. So I don't really know what to do. I'm just oversteering off throttle, which usually I'd change on the diff, but maybe we need to make this super. We're already pretty. I know we made a lot of changes there, but just see how we act. Never know when to put the throttle down on that corner. There's a lot of room on the outside, but just get nervous. Do 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 do. Warp.
Lap times are indicated. Please try to stay on the track.
Still terrible, but way better than what we did before. Not really sure how wide to go into this one because I mean that was much better final sector. Looks like 54s, even 53s might be the play here. I mean, yeah, 100% 53s, I think, what we should be aiming for. Like, I know it's 4 tenths up on that 55.8, isn't it? But I think there's still a
we were only like a 10th up or something here, then there's definitely time to be found in the setup stuff. We haven't even touched the damping yet, so I think there's definitely work to be done. Oh dear, just a little bit too early. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just need to get a decent... I've got no braking point for this corner. It's almost like you need a double brake. I mean, that was... God, man. This one as well. It's at the end of the curb. That seemed to work quite nicely. I mean, we've still got loads of work on the setup. I just feel it. It's terrible at the minute. Just going to refresh this because sometimes it doesn't, chat doesn't come up. Say hello if you're in the chat. Well, I'm going down this super long straight with nothing else to do other than think about life. Just a bit too fast. So I still think we could benefit from I mean, does it actually make that much difference down the straight? Well, we're doing 173 beforehand. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, you got so much more confidence right there. I don't know if it's faster, but right. Let's see what we get. Do we lose that much time, really? Losing a little bit, aren't we, to the delta at the top? That's what, 0.06, 0.07. So we're doing what, 1 mile an hour slower, really? 2 clicks on the wing. That was better. A little bit after the end of the curve. we're going to have our first clean 54.
Well done, mate. That's the best.
So that's so much more confidence through those longer corners. Hey, Renter. Trying to figure out the setup at the minute. I've no idea how much downforce to run. I'm sure it makes no difference. I just put 2 clicks on the rear and only lost like 1 mile an hour down the straight. So, I don't know. Whoa, that's not good. I mean, my first sector's terrible at the minute. Do. What to do down the straight. Do. God, it's too long. Oh, about 8 stabs at the throttle and we've gone wide. Yeah. At least we're consistent. Lee bad. Right, let's get a good first sector, come on. Sure, I can carry so much more speed through there with the once we start playing with the damping. Oh, what is that? I think those 2 corners are a bit elusive for me at the minute. Bumpy on the inside. Think about life. Where we're going to break for the next corner. Inevitably going to screw it up now. We're thinking about it so much. You're taking the first 2 turns in third. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, smack that curb. I mean, the second one's definitely a third. I don't know if the first one is, though. I've got it on like 15% and 19 degrees, so I think I'm a bit cold at the minute by 1 degree. So I need to change that, but I'm just learning at the minute, so. But I think maybe 19 degrees with like 30% cloud cover or something like that might do it, or 20 degrees with no cloud, 9 AM, something like that. Oh, don't go over that curb. I think we can use the end of the curbs there, end of the cones on the left maybe as a braking point for that. And then slightly after the end of the last curve there, and sort of middle of the road track, a little bit of curve on the inside here. Oh, too late, but don't really know whether to use this curb here or not. I feel like the car turns more if you don't use it, but it'll still be quicker to use it. I might strip all the air and back off again, see how much we gain now that I've sort of got used to it as well. I feel like probably put too much on too soon, because this straight is so long. Like, I'm too late here. Oh.
Your lap time is invalidated.
Let's do that. I'm just going to save this one because I'll stop mucking around with it. Let's take it off again, shall we? Watch it just be just as fast through the first couple of sectors now, and just gain all the way down the straight. Oh, not a great line. Whoa, definitely not as grippy through there. Oh, that's frustrating to get a representative run onto the straight, but let's see if we can catch it up still. What, we're 0.80. Now we should start putting 150 mile an hour. We should a little bit, but not much. Like, what is this? Like, I'm going to gain maybe a tenth back through the whole straight. I'm not sure it's worth it. Do a couple more laps to see. It's nice through there though. Oh, not quite as nice through there though. Didn't really lose any time though, even though I was sideways for most of it, so don't think I'm really making the most of the area that I was running really. Let's see if we can still do this. Sort of middle of the road, just I think maybe halfway house on the air road might be. Look how much time we lost coming out of that last corner though as well. I mean, okay, here we go. Bit of a more representative first sector, and we're gaining earlier now as well. So yeah, I mean, no error is going to be. We just weren't making the most. I don't know if it's the setup I was running or how I was driving, but we weren't really making the most of the aero through that first sector. It'll be this next sector though, is really telling though. But if we're going to be like 3 or 4 tenths up going into the final sector, then. God, that corner's hard. Turn, white, yeah. That was a bit better.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, so let's just return to the garage and let's get this up. It's going to load. If you guys can see that, you can see that we're super. Let's pick the. Okay, that's a bit better. So on the front, we're a little bit low overall, so probably lower the front spring a bit on the front, and we're a little bit over. Well, we're under rebounded, if that's a phrase, and the same on the back. So we need to raise the back up really. Oh, I'm trying. When tuning, what? Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's see if we can do this. So overall, the front and the rear is probably a little bit too stiff, which I'm surprised about, but let's just go with it. And then we're under rebounded. So let's put it up by a click. Let's try that. Woo-hoo. Oh, that wasn't great. We're so cautious coming out of the corner, it's actually mental. Nothing else to do down the straight. Wow, 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 wow. Don't know whether going on this curve is better or not. I don't know if it. Whoa, maybe not. Well, it's just. Cool. Whoops. My bad. it's if you just take just a tiny bit too much speed through that first corner, you're just screwed into the second one because you don't get in that groove. Still don't think I've taken that corner quick enough. Like, I'm just so nervous on the exit because I just think I'm going to oversteer the whole time. I might turn my diff down, but then we're going to struggle around some of the longer corners after this straight. Oh, what a conundrum! I like how you can just let go of the wheel down the straight though until you're about 170 where it starts wobbling. Oh, what? I mean, it just wasn't doing that beforehand though. After these sort of setup changes, it wasn't doing that. I think we've got to keep this front spring high. I think we've got to do this. We've got to have quite high, to be honest. Maybe a click of aero as well. And actually, do we need this to be? Do we need to have any rake? Too many changes really going against my golden rule of only changing one thing at a time. But hey, whatever. All in the fun. Playing with fun. I wish this car sounded a bit better though. Doesn't really sound like a Ferrari. Oh, a bit too fast in here. Too long to stay concentrated. It's too long. Right, come on. Oh, wide. Not that wide. Good exit though. There's still so much work to be done on this setup. I'm not really sure what to go do next, if I'm honest. Oh wow, oh, that's not even bothered. Let's just restart that. Annoying. Oh, wide. jeez. Right, okay. Oh, again. Let's just check the old. Bring this over. I don't know if you guys can see this. You should be able to. Need it higher overall though. It's actually hitting the bump stops going down the straight, so but we're not on the back at all. We don't really want to be hitting the bump stops at all going down the straight. Right then. I mean, it might not have been faster, but it felt a damn sight more composed. Going to have that curve, and I shouldn't be going over it, but that's beside the point. Oh, we're a bit quick in it. Oh. .2 down, and we're going to lose what, half a tenth down here because we've got a clicker rear wing more than that Ghost on. Really, I kind of want to strip all the air off, but at the same time I don't. Didn't really lose much at all there, did we? So I think this might be the play of the aero. Wide. That was a better run. Come on. Needs to be over that curb. Wide, and we're going to be wide all the way up here now. Jeez, come on, Zimmerman. Wing, wing, wing. I hate the first sector because you can think about it all the way going down this straight, and you're just like, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. Staring at this little green ghost really hacks me off. No, we're late here, we're late. I lose 10.5 here. Oh, we're going to be bumpy over here. don't know if you've got any idea what the sort of ultimate time round here is, but ooh, certainly wasn't how you take the last sector. Well, let's just absolutely yeet it through the first section and see what happens. No, cool, good start. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Let's just check if we're still hitting our bump stops. We sort of changed that a little bit, didn't we? Let's flick down. So what we were doing is that. What we're now doing is we're still hitting them down the straight a little bit. So I think I might. We're sort of. Well, we're not hitting them there though, which is surprising. Second last corner. We're hitting the fronts. Let's keep doing what we were doing, where we raise the front up a little bit and do. Oh, actually, let's do it this way, and let's lower the rear. I think we might well need a little bit of rake though. Oh, I didn't look at the. Oh, really should be using a bit more aero on these corners though. Pitch rate, roll angle. It's a bit red around here, isn't it? Too much roll. Let's try this as well. Let's. Oh, not that way. Already at 53. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'll tell you what we didn't do as well. Let's have a look at the splits. Because when we did that 53, oh, we were purple and all that's cool. The first sector pretty even though. It's funny how we put a little bit of aero on and we went faster than we went slower on the first sector, wasn't it? Any more 31s? Yeah. We've been in the 31s just on that last up there, but then the last sector is where the play is, isn't it? Like it's do or die through there. We had a couple of, like a spell where we were pretty good through there, but it's pretty difficult. Right, let's give it a go. I definitely need to be more confident through that second corner though. It's annoying me now how I'm not confident enough for it. This corner's also annoying me. I'm not really sure if I've got the right line through there. Oh, that little green ghost just appearing. Hey, buddy. A little bit of understeer going in there. Oh, on these bumps is not good. Why have I done this? That corner is It's the corner, isn't it? Really. Gained a 10th out there as well. So a little bit of understeer though still. I mean, there's two or three tenths at least in that last sector, isn't there? So, and then we just need to yeet it around this first one a bit more. Just brake a bit later and turn in a bit harder. Oh, not like that though. I just want to try that again because I feel like there is a different play around that first corner. Oh, suddenly we're... Whoa. Why are we suddenly losing traction? We didn't change anything. Okay, this is the one. We're actually going to conquer this first section now. I need to be on the power earlier coming out this second corner, and I need that long like left-hander we can go on the curb on the inside. I need to be better through there as well. No, don't. Ah. Do. I mean, that's just a horrible.
He's trying to stay on the track.
Jeez. Tell you what, let's do this. Still that little bit of understeer going in there, just as we turn in. A little bit unstable through there, but it's manageable. This is just so... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So much time in that corner. Jeez. Oh, there's that slide under braking again. And how not to take the last corner. There's an example, everyone. Although we did gain, we did gain, but... Better. Yeet it through here. I think down to first gear might be the play here. Whoa, not if I'm doing that. That first, this is just such an awkward track. It's infuriating. Like, there's time all over the place, and it is super hard trying to find it, that's for sure. Oh, here we go, Drift Central. Oh. bit too wide that time. Maybe what were we, 4-5 down, something like that, so 2 tenths at least. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere in the first sector. Oh, obviously. I mean, I reckon I could get like a 0.5 or something in this setup round here right now, because we get a gain. Well, we might not, but we can gain like what 2.5 tenths in this final sector. So. To wait to get on the power loads. Right, let's look at these. Look at these again. Let's just load it up. Oh, so we're much more stable through here since we've put the ride height up. Not the rake, we actually. Okay. That's interesting. So we're not really. Oh, it's only done it for. Hang on. So this middle bit we're still sort of smacking the floor through here about, aren't we? This one. I think we need to put more rake on, definitely. Let's try it. This one's definitely quicker than that one, so let's do that. Let's put some rake on. I'm also just going to click that up by 1, and we're still hitting the bunt stop going down there, and we're nowhere near the back, so Oop. Alright, Apex. Fucking, you'll step on a rake, mate, and hit yourself in the face. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I think that was just me. Such is the length of that straight, I just don't even want to continue going on a lap when I screw up the first section. It just disheartens me. How long you got before work, Apex? Or are you free today? You just chilling today? Whoa, 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 maybe it wasn't me. This is super oversteering. Woo! Let's try it once more, and if it's the same as that, then it's pretty undrivable. Just from that, like, that rate change, basically. I know putting the back up makes it less stable, but we'll put the front up, I think, rather than putting the back down again. Although lower is pretty good, although over some of these bumps it might not be. Oh dear. Yeah, this is. Well, you see how that one change just affects it loads. Let's change that. Although I'm going to put the front up rather than. You know what? Let's try this. Alright, mate. I was going to edit video today, but I decided to get back on this and do a bit of streaming. It's taken me an hour or so to get down to this sort of time, but I feel like now I'm at the point where I could get like 4 or 5 tenths off this, but it's going to be more set up work rather than actually getting better.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
See if we gain any time on that going down the straight with this less aero. Not at the minute we're not. Come on. Okay, so between 2, 3 and 4 aero you essentially gain nothing. That's 0.01. Okay, cool. It's going to be all about feel basically, and how it acts through this. Come on, get in. Okay. Yeah, how'd you get on at Spa? I didn't really like it in that Audi. It was sketchy as fuck going up Eau Rouge. I swear, I'm trying to learn the software. Still off the pace, did improve by 2.5 seconds. Oh nice, what time did you get? Oh, Lexus. Yeah, that Lexus is boss, isn't it? Have you made any breakthroughs with Motec or not? Oh, that bump killed me. Ugh.
Cut detected.
I think 4 might be the sweet spot because it's don't really lose anything down the straight, but you must gain in the higher speed corners. Like it's no question. In corners like this where you just lean on the car a little bit. Right. Let's try one more, and then I'll put it at 4 again on the air, I think. I feel like I can't lean on the back end of the car through there now with this aero. Into there as well, you see that, just that little bit of drift. Oh no, you've got to stare at this fucking ghost all the way down the straight. I mean the 21s, I think you can get into that. Yeah, I mean you can 100% get in the 19s. Record some of your laps, Apex, and we can critique them and go through them together. Ah, just see if I'm going to get invalid wide here anyway. Oh, and I missed the braking point. Okay, let's put this up to 4 because I really think that's the sweet spot. And actually, so if we do that more, it goes so less. It's more step. Let's. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, fine. Let's stick with that. 219, I think what you can get. Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean immediately I felt like I'd go full throttle so much quicker through there. Yeah, this just feels so much nicer. Oh god, that wasn't nicer though. Now, oh, you're gonna lose so much time down the straight after that. Jeez. Okay, bye time. Here comes Green Ghost. Cool, wicked. Do. But again, look, we're barely losing anything though, even after that run. Terrible run, and we lose just in this final couple hundred meters, really, of the straight, don't we? Half a tenth, so. Oh, I just pushed it a bit too hard. Right. We know we can match the first sector, no problem. That right-hander, that long right-hander at the end, the double right-hander at the end of the sector, we know we can match, and then we can gain like 2.5, 3 tenths around the last sector. So let's just do this, shall we? Let's just get the time. Stay. Yes. Come on. Good start. Go through there, just hook into this curb a little bit, front end understeer a little bit through there. Oh, I think I'm... Bit of oversteer, just at the tiniest kick of oversteer through there. Probably be a 10th down by the end of the straight, but we know where to shift in this car. Either do you rev it right out or so many questions. Okay, so we're pretty even for the first half of this straight, and then we're what? Yeah, we're going to lose a 10th, half a 10th or so, but then... Oh, just penalty through there. It'll be so accurate. I don't really understand why we're not gaining any time through that fast right-hander, because I thought we got it pretty good then. Still feel like we can make more of this area. Like, I feel like we're not making use of it. Really? Oh man. Look at that, I mean, either I just absolutely nailed it, or the setup we've got at the minute is not enjoying that. I still think, let's look at this again. Oh, what are we looking at here? Damper. So we're over rebounded on the rear really, and we're a bit too low overall. So let's try and sort that out, shall we? We think maybe 3 years to play. So bump is a bit. I'm going drastic. Let's just do it. Let's just make it happen. 6, 3, and then on the back we were definitely under rebounded. So let's. You know what? This is it. This is the setup. I mean, we've never been that. I mean, that far up is subjective, isn't it? But Not an ideal run out there, but it wasn't terrible. Let's see what we can do around this next section. It feels much more responsive, like on the back end, but without losing that grip. So just by getting those... Oh, I haven't got 52. I'm not even in cold conditions ready for this, JP. God dear. Yeah, just by making that small change on a couple of things, feels much better without really losing any grip. Oh, I'm wide here. Wide. Too fast. There's our ghost. Bye. Right. We know we can beat the first sector, we know we can beat the last sector. Let's just go and get this 53.5 and just be done with it, eh? Be done with you. Oh, oversteer. This is not the lap. This is not the lap. Have you played this recently, Rossi, or not really? Given up with it? Oh, kick of oversteer. Oh, taking a bit of a wider line into that last corner is obviously faster, but it's super difficult to do. Fair enough. You're just waiting for the new FIFA. The gift stream. Yeah. Grip, bite. Yeah, I nailed that on my lap. That is outrageous. Oh, a bit wide. Ah. I can't believe how well I went around that triple right hander on my lap. Smack the curb and still gain time around there. Super frustrating. Hey, kind of up in the first sector. That's rare, we haven't done that for a while. We'll see, might just spy a wheel at some point and play on the PC. Yeah. Just do it and then just sell it if you don't like it. Oh, I hate that that's invalid. God. Oh. Oh, this is too... Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why you didn't buy it on PC anyway, because you can use your Xbox controller on... Oh, way too fast here. You can use your Xbox controller on the PC anyway, but... Woo! Ah. Oh, I highly doubt that people run it on the controller, but on the PC, to be honest. I just don't think a lot of people who play the game play it on the controller. It's not what it's built for, really. Like, it's like people running fucking Overwatch on a wheel. Like, it's just not what it's built for, really. Bite, bite, bite. Yeah, much better. I think I'm getting a little bit epileptic almost with all the lines going through. I might have to take a 2-minute break in a second. Oh, it was not great. Yeah, let's take a small break from driving and let's just load this up again. And in fact, I will be back in a second. Just going to get a slight drink. Okay. So, let's load this up and let's... What was it, 54 dead, was it? Okay, so the rears are actually looking... Let's go through them at the anti-rolls.
So we're still peaking there a little bit too much. Angle's a bit negative there, don't we? So this long right hander is really well. It's all right, but still hitting those bump stops going down the straight. But then we're not really hitting them in the corners. We are, but not. And we're not hitting them through this first section. And we're nowhere near the backs, but it should really be on the back anyway. Pitch rate as well. So, I don't know. It's not really changing. So we're not really making the most of the aero. So let's see if we can turn that down a little bit. Rake track. So we're. I think we should lower the front a little bit, really. Rake in millimeters, so it's -5. We want that to be 0 there, really. So maybe we need to come up in total, but. Oh, and then this is actually not too bad. It's just a bit too soft on the front, I think. A bit too stiff on the front. Should be more in the high rebound now, so it's difficult to judge. Okay, so let's try those. We were already up though. Let's put this down. So now we're going to oversteer quite a lot more. We need to actually work quite well what we did here, but I think we need to. Overall, we need to soften this and this. I still think we need to come up a little bit there. Let's try that. Ooh, mental wheel. Okay. Need to have a look at what my tyre pressure is going into the long right-hander, if someone can just get that for me. Because if we're a little bit low going into the long right-hander, we could actually be sacrificing quite a lot of time around there and then the next corner as well. So let's just have a quick look. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know I said I was going to oversteer a bit more, but damn. I don't think that's even worth continuing. I just don't think you can run so much rake on this track. Fuck it, let's put it down. Let's run no rake. Let's see what happens. Mercedes concept rather than Red Bull. Whoa, whoa. Okay, let's just keep going, see what we feel like. Again, you should really run no rake, so it's just trying to find that trade-off, isn't it? We're a bit wide here. Oh, so we're understeering on the way in and oversteering on the way out. It's just not... I don't know what to do. Let's just go back up to roughly what we had. Da, 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 da. And then we were. Let's put this up, shall we? Right, just bear with. Let's just make this happen.
Oh, we didn't even look at our tyre pressure going into the long right because we didn't even get there. Right, we'll get there this lap, I promise. We are potentially a little bit low on the front left going into this first sector though, but we were down by that much coming out of the first corner, so I'm not mad at that. It's all right. So 27.5 going into it. 27.4. Okay, let's put the fronts up a little bit. Bite, front end bite, thank you. Okay, we're not quarter of a second down coming out of the first sector again. That's good. Whoa! Oh, now we are. Oh, we were going to put the tyre pressures up a little bit, weren't we? So let's just put the fronts up and these up, just a couple of clicks. Jeez. I feel like this car should rev for like 300 or 400 more RPM and it would sound a lot better. Yeah, I mean it is so hard Apex to get to hook up a proper lap. To be honest, it's really difficult. It's not too bad to get like an okay lap time once you get to grips with how late you need to Apex on a lot of these corners, but to hook up a whole lap, like I reckon I could get a 53.5 like pretty comfortably. And we just see stuff like that where it's invalidated by like minimal amounts is just infuriating. It's just little bit of throttle to keep stable through here. Oh. Too wide, too wide. I think we're starting to get somewhere on the tune though. Definitely feels better anyway. This bit's so bumpy on the inside. I'll do a few more laps and then I think we'll call it. Oh no! Oh. Oh, that was a bit naff through there, wasn't it? Tame. On the front or the back? And why the slow? And why do you think that? Oh, Zimmerman! Yeah, I agree, but why do you think it needs to be softer rather than stiffer? And do you think it needs to be the front or the back or what? Like,
So the backs are pretty good. The front could do with just, we needed to come up, so just being a bit softer overall, but that's a spring thing because we put these up rather than try that. Jeez. I think it's fine. I think it's fine on high speed corners. Just sort of on the edge of grip now, really. Get that high peak in the rear down a little. No, it's fine. It should be like 12 to 14. In fact, some of these could probably be a bit softer. Like, I need the peak to be higher on the front. I need them to be a bit softer, definitely. Front. I might do it via this. See what that does. Also, what might be a contributing factor is that I've been driving this track for frickin' ages and I need to stop. Just do a couple more laps, I think, then I'll dip out. Yeah, let me know when you get on. Just let go a little bit.
No! Ah! Come on. No! Oh, okay, I'll give up. I'll save this. Right. Thanks for joining. Chat to you soon.